Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. We have made it to another Thursday inside the week. We just got over the hump day, but we here. It's been so far a good week. We one more day away from you guys this Friday for many of you, but you know, it's how am I feeling? I feel all right. Yeah, I feel all right for a Thursday morning. Nothing too crazy, just staying locked in, ready to go. But I do want to start with um, one of my favorite motivational speakers. It's been a while since I looked up him, and his name is Simon Sinek. Sinek. I think it's Sinek. But I learned about him years ago. Again, when I was looking into how to just get a better mind state and stuff like this. And one of the things that he's well known for is something called the golden circles. And it's three rings, right? So there's like an outside ring, an inner ring, and then there's a middle ring, a super inner ring. But the outer ring is what, the middle ring is how, and then the inner ring is why. So when you're on your journey, when it comes to becoming the best, version of yourself, the best husband, I would say that every husband has the potential to lead. But why do so many of us struggle to live up to that? Why do so many of us fail to like unlock the code, the husband code, right? To fulfilling, like, to having a fulfilling marriage and life. Why is that? Why do we think that is? So based on him and the golden circles or whatever, I want to dive into the what, the how, and the what that every man needs to be able to lead in his life and marriage. And I'm going to attempt to show how it aligns with the husband code to help a lot of us build out a better life, you know? So let's start with why, man. That's the inner circle. That's behind everything we do. And I would say for the husband code, it really exists to help men just become better, husbands, leaders, and just overall men in the grand scheme of things. But the why for me is simple. Without understanding your purpose, your actions gonna lack direction. They just are. The why is the thing that drives everything. It's the gas, it's the motor that drives the car, you know? Why are you waking up every morning? Why are you doing it? You can say, well, God woke me up. True, but why are you waking up? That's God doing his job. He's waking you up, right? To give you another opportunity to be able to be on your purpose. Why are you waking up every morning? Why did you choose to commit to your wife? Well, I liked her. Okay, but what else? Like, dive deeper. Really look underneath the hood, right? So think about that. But for me personally, I'm definitely about wanting to build a legacy of leadership, understanding love and relationships more, and also just get to the next level when it comes to like my responsibilities. That's a little piece of it. That's kind of give me a little bit. That's not the wholehearted part, everything of it, but just kind of give you a little bit of insight, especially when it comes to the husband code. Definitely want to build a community of men to get better. So you have to understand why you're doing things, not just going through the motions. All right. So just ask yourself, what is my why? Like, again, this is why I say audit yourself every week when you're going towards your goals. Is it leading you and aligning you towards what you want to accomplish? The why behind why you want to do things. Is it your family? Is it just you want to be your personal growth? Is it a vision for a better future? All right. Without knowing that, you just coasting, man. You just going through the motions. All right. Next up, let's talk about the how, right? The how, especially for the husband code, is where I think this channel really comes alive. How do you show up daily as a husband? How do I show up daily for you guys to be able to give value? How do you build respect, trust, love in your home. I definitely feel like you have to focus on leadership. You have to focus on communication. And man, I just shot a couple videos ago, but you got to focus on accountability, right? It's about putting in the work every single day, even when it's hard. That's how you do things. You show up, right? You become accountable. You show leadership. You have communication. This is the how. This is why we do things at the Husband Code the way we do it. Just showing up every single day. That's how you get better. All right. So I would say, I'm trying to think of an example. So again, everything's connected, right? The things you do on the daily, those daily actions, like me, I've really pushed myself every morning to show gratitude when I'm praying, right? I've taken my time as far as thinking more now to make sure that I'm being responsible with my choices, right? I've paused more in life to slow down to make sure that I can be consistent with my actions, right? So I'm very intentional. A lot of times we at work or we in our lives, like when it comes to home and our family, we just go through the motions. We're not really being intentional about our thoughts and our choices and actions, right? And we have to break out of that. But that's the how, right? Those are the actual things you're doing when it comes to the daily hows, right? The actions behind why we do things. So anyway, and the last part of the golden circle that's connected to the husband code is the what, right? The what is the outcome that we create when we live our lives by the why and the how, right? That's the what. Those two, the why and the how, that when those connected, that gives us the what. And for the husband code, the what is, definitely stronger marriage, a legacy for when I have kids, putting them in the best positions to start either at the starting line or ahead in life, and just becoming the man I know I can be. All right, for you, it might be winning back trust from your family, your wife, your friends, building a life of purpose, and becoming a leader in your family, or just in your community. That could be, the what. So, man, ask yourself today, what is your why? If you don't know, it's definitely time to figure it out. And then focus on your how. What is the actions behind, or what's the actions that take you to live out your purpose? And finally, define what. What legacy do you want to leave behind, right? What financially do you want to leave behind for your family, right? What message do you want to leave behind for when they like, man, you know what? My dad always told me that, right? What is that you want to leave behind when it comes to being on your purpose and you being the best version of yourself? So I hope that made sense. But the golden circles, to kind of recap, is 3 golden rings or golden circles, right? You got the outer ring, which is what. You got the inner ring, or the middle ring, which is the how, and then you have the inner ring, which is the why. So, but if you want to get even more explanation or more deep dive into it, definitely look at Sinek. Y'all on YouTube, very, very smart guy. And I just remember that really touched me, hearing that message from him. So anyway, hey, drop a comment below. Share your what, your how, and maybe your why. And I'd like to hear from you. If it's your first time, subscribe to the Husband Code. If you've been watching for a while, subscribe. Also, if you got any value from this video, hit the like button. And lastly, we drop videos like this every day, so hit that notification bell. And until next time, I appreciate y'all. Much love. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.